worried about Joshua, thinking he needed to go to like a homeless shelter or something. We don't have any of that for cats around here, but he is perfectly fine. Too fine because he is gone and knocked up Taki. Taki's pregnant now. All because of him. Joshua, say hello. Can you say hello? He's got a little snowman house that he loves. Say hello, Internet. Stop eating my toes. Is that a dead bug? No, it's a leaf. Okay, the birds are peaceful to me. It drives Dino crazy. The cats like it too. That willow. Let's see. Let's see. Mommy saw an ear. Shaky. Hi. Miss Bear. I heard, I know. When you make that noise and get on your back, it's belly rub time. Yeah. I know. She loves her nose being rubbed. All these experts say cats hate it. Well, let me tell you, I don't have a cat at all who hates it. This one tries to force you awake to rub her nose all night. Huh. Yeah. Freddie. Daddy should have made that wider. Dino made this little thing for them. He's going to go around the porch with it. But it really should have been wider. But I love it just the same. The only problem is they get into a fight on it because no one can walk past each other. Bear, Mommy's got to go potty. We'll stay here and sleep. Hi, Pepper. What are you doing? Are you relaxing? Mommy just came out here to find you all relaxed in the sun. Don't bite. He's a biter. He's a biter. Don't bite the Mommy. Look at those big teeth. Look at those big teeth. Don't bite the Mommy. So Mommy interrupting you? I'm so sorry. He used to love me to death. Now he's a biter. Okay, Bear. Mommy's going to record. Are you going to behave? Because you're a crier. You going to behave? Okay. Y'all. Let me see what the date is. I don't even know. Hold on. Alright. It is the 7th. I don't know if it's the 59th or 60th day. I will figure out when I go to edit. It's a Thursday. I know that much. My new air fryer comes today. I will do an unboxing. And I don't know if I'm keeping it or not. I've seen displays in the store, but they were displays. They were fake plastic. So I couldn't tell the quality, and the door wouldn't open, so I couldn't actually see the size. So I've ordered it, and if I don't like it, it's going back. I usually keep the air fryers, even though I don't think they're the best. They're usually an upgrade from what I had before, but I'm not doing that no more. Until I get the air fryer I really want, I'm not doing that no more. Done. Now, the only problem with my Speedy air fryer, which I absolutely love, is I need more space. I don't think it's big enough, and I have a feeling neither is this one. Also, the bottom thing has already scratched the stuff off, and I haven't used anything in it to scratch it. Oh, no, that's not my order. That is UPS, I think, or Amazon. UPS. Yep. Which is an Amazon delivery, but not for here. I think it's my daughter's stuff. Okay. So So last night was hell on earth. Literally, not gonna lie, if I had had crackers, if I had had a plain baked potato, I would have eaten them without thinking twice. But I didn't have any. My mom didn't have any either. When I mean, like, okay, at 6:30 I laid down because I wrenched my back and hurt it really bad. And I didn't want to take ibuprofen because I had already been having a little queasiness all day. Come like 7:40, 7:30-ish, I was dying. The heartburn was bad. It was coming out my nose again. I was almost throwing up, and I was having to run to the bathroom with diarrhea. It lasted until almost 4 a.m., y'all. Till almost 4 a.m. It was horrible. Horrible. Now, I don't know if it was the bacon, having it too many days in a row, because it can take 48 hours for some symptoms to show up. So it could have been the pork loin thing, the center cut pork chop. It could have been the chicken, or it could have been the bite of the bad meat that I actually swallowed, right? Like, any of that can affect. It's all in the window that could have affected me last night. These are some of the symptoms that I would get when eating different foods. I will be honest, even though I've been told that sorry, cat hair. Oh my god. Okay, so even though I've been told that is a high histamine response, right? That never happened when I just ate deli meat all the time. The stomach issues never happened ever. But most of my life, when I consume too much fat, too many days in a row, I also get these symptoms. Right? Because I did not cook. I didn't eat the fat last night on the picanha that y'all saw. But the meat wasn't cooked as much as it usually is. This also happens when I would eat hamburger meat or any kind of stew meat. That would happen. So I don't know if it is a histamine response or if it's my stomach gallbladder type thing. I don't know. But I didn't have any of those things, so I didn't have an issue. Every single morning I tend to go to the bathroom at the same time every morning ever since starting this diet. Like a week after, my stomach goes to the bathroom. My stomach gets hungry at the same time every day, unless it just doesn't want to eat for the day. It's kind of like clockwork, and I was not expecting it this morning because that's how much I went last night, and I don't eat a lot, so I don't know where it's coming from. But yeah, I went to the bathroom again this morning. So, right on schedule too. Right on time. The problem is, the time it is the time I want to start taking a workout class, but it is clockwork. And it has been that way. Even if I'm asleep, it'll wake me up. It has been clockwork since I started this way of eating. So, and it doesn't matter what time I finish eating the day before. That has nothing to do with it, because I've tried to raise the time to see if I can change it. No, it's so weird. So weird. But you can hear it in my nose today really badly because it burned all night long. It was a mess. I am a little queasy-ish, and I honestly don't even know what to eat. I'm actually scared to go in there and eat. So normally when I was keto and would have these episodes, which did not happen until after getting long COVID. Long haul COVID, I really didn't have very many episodes ever on keto of this. But when I would have these episodes, I would just eat deli meat for a week or so. And honestly, until getting this histamine issue and long COVID, you could go back and watch the foods I ate and how tiny I got. And yes, none of them were high fat, because my body just don't like high fat. That's why I've never done carnivore, because like all y'all say, you have to do high fat, and there is no way I'm eating from the head to the tail or whatever. That is why I probably will never be carnivore for the rest of my life. You will never see me eat any kind of liver, because guess what? I am throwing it up. Whether I like the taste or not, I will be throwing it up. There is no liver out there, and I've tried them all, that I do not throw up within 2 hours of eating. Because fried chicken gizzards were yummy, but guess what? I was throwing them up. It doesn't matter what kind of form it comes in. I know Wendy and Harry's doing the powder. I know some people do pills. It doesn't matter. There's something with my body that cannot handle it. I can handle gizzards. I cannot handle, like, there are so many things I can't handle. I can handle pig's feet all day long, y'all. Especially pickled pig's feet, but that's very processed, and it's got vinegar, and I'm not supposed to be doing vinegar, so you won't see me eating it. And it makes me gain weight. Y'all, I did this, like, I don't know, year 3 on keto or something, where the whole week I just experimented with just eating pickled pig's feet. I retained a lot of water, but then I had big whooshes afterwards. So technically I didn't gain weight. I just gained a lot of water weight, because it is so loaded with sodium, and it ain't even the good sodium, right? It is loaded with sodium. But I'm feeling very lost on the histamine thing, because this has happened multiple times, and it wasn't during eating bacon. Like, I can't spend the rest of my life just eating beef. It is not financially stable for me, because they're just going to keep going up on the beef I can eat, because I'm buying so much of it. When I first started buying, it was $6.99. Now it's $9.99. Okay, and the eggs are going up too. The eggs are about to raise again. And I haven't found a meat in a store that I can eat. I can never eat Walmart meat. Anything Walmart sells, I've never ever in my life been able to eat it. There's been times I've been able to eat certain vacuum sealed meats from Sam's, so we're going to try them again. I have never in my life, like, I have never been able to eat Tyson chicken without being extremely ill. Like, all my life, there are a list of places I can never buy meat from or eat. Ever. I was doing really good on the ground beef making things with keto until I got the long COVID, and then everything just went to shit, and I was having GERD every single night when I went to bed. It actually put me to bed because it was so bad. Like, I had plans last night. I was going to edit the videos. No, didn't happen. I haven't done it this morning either, because I woke up and it was so beautiful out here. I decided to just come sit outside for a couple of hours. And just get some nice air and stuff. Yes, I'm on Dino's side of the porch, because I can't go on mine when he's sleeping. It wakes him up. So I'm over here on his, which is basically a gym. But after hurting my back, I can't. I was thinking about working out, and I was like, well, maybe not. So what had happened was, I did this down here. It's a pulley thing. You pull up like this. You pull up, and you pull. We did with no weights, really, like a 5-pound weight, because my back started to hurt, and then I stopped. And then yesterday I wrenched my back. So it was one thing after the other. I gotta do let Dino do the cat litter, because it was hurting my back too. But so yeah, I have to be careful, because I'm hurting that injury on my back that has never healed, and it happened in November 2019. It happened like at the end of that Halloween period, right in there. And I was in physical therapy in February 2020, and then the lockdown happened, and then I was never approved for therapy again. I was approved at that time, but by the time the lockdown was over, the approval with my insurance was over, and there was no fighting it. They are still trying to fight it. I have a sports doctor. I have a knee doctor. The sports doctor is the knee doctor. I have a back injury doctor. I have all kinds of doctors. And no one can get approval with the insurance. It's really hard for friggin' physical therapy. right? It's weird. They will pay $1 million for me to go to these expensive ass doctors. They will pay for pain meds. They will pay for me to come in once a week to get a injection in my spine in different places. Don't worry, I'm not doing it. It's just pain meds, but I'm not doing it. It's Toradol. I don't want to become like hooked on it, and I'm used to pain, but when your pain goes away for a long time, it's kind of hard not to want it back. Like, it is really hard when it comes back. But they'll pay for all this, right? But they won't pay to fix it, like to physically go to physical therapy and learn ways to heal yourself naturally without surgeries, without adding stuff to your body. And that's the part that kills me. Okay, I can't have a hip replacement. I need 2 of them and I can't do it. I can't have bone spurs taken care of. I can't have surgeries. I can't have knee replacements. So I believe there's ways to fix it, but I can't go to physical therapy for it, even though the doctor said, like the sports injury doctor and different ones said that I've gone to this past couple of months, literally said, yes, physical therapy could help. But most people don't like doing the physical therapy. I would do it all day long if it would help. So, yeah, so I'm trying weights on my own without hurting myself, and then I hurt myself because, yeah. But anyways, I know, I've been sitting here rattling. Haven't eaten today. It's probably 11. Don't think I'm going to eat anytime soon. That's the last thing on my mind after last night. I don't want to put food in my stomach. And yes, I did drink chicken broth. I don't know if I told y'all. I ended up having no choice but to drink the chicken broth. And it did help. But once, like an hour after drinking it, it went back to being all icky. And I was not going to keep drinking it all night long. Because I had almost gone through the 1 carton of it. And I'm like, no, I can't do this all night. But it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare that I got through. And I cannot tell you which what caused it for sure. Because I, like I said, had the bad meat, had the pork loin, had chicken, all within the 48-hour window, had bacon, had eggs. But I do know I felt completely fine until I had I told y'all, the picanhas are not tasting the same. And they don't have the same texture. It's so weird. And I don't feel so great after eating them. I'm going to try again today if I get hungry. But like I said in the other video, or before this, because I don't know the order I'll be putting this together, I'm really thinking about like food processing it before I cook it. Kind of making it like a ground beef or chopped meat, something like that. And then just frying it up on the stove. I don't know. But can't try it in the air fryer because it'll make a mess in there. In case I don't like it. Because the air fryer comes today. So, first things first is I'll do an unboxing. Don't worry. I'll show you. Well, this was not recording. I was saying it is a beautiful day. Like, I can't even explain. It is in the 70s. I only have this little jacket on because I have a tank top on. And when the wind blows, I get a little chilled. But y'all, it's only 11 in the morning and it is so gorgeous already. My mom and them are still sleeping, so I'm coming to feed Joshua because I was walking and he started crying for food. Good morning, Joshua. I know, I'm getting your food. I know you want pets, but I can't do both at the same time. Let me get your food. Alright, I gave him the hard food and he was not happy, but as soon as he saw the canned food, he started doing his little cry because he was so thrilled. Him and Taki are the only ones out of all the outdoor cats who get special treatment. And I add water to the hard food so it'll be soggy soon, just because outdoor cats seem to stay more dehydrated. So I want to make sure they get plenty of fluid. And I don't think they've come out with a microwave. Have they? I have to look it up. Because I'm a Ninja. Like, they are an amazing brand. They do not sponsor me. They don't know I exist. But I am a huge fan of Ninja and KitchenAid. But really, Ninja always combines stuff together. So I love my KitchenAid stand. But everything else I gravitate, like I said, to Ninja. And yes, we're going to cook in it later. We will cook in it later because I am keeping it. I can already tell that I am keeping it. Well worth the $200. And I got mine at Best Buy. Okay, I gotta take a break. Let me show you what I've been doing out here in the hot sun. I'll be surprised if I don't have a sun. Okay, if you follow my channel, you would know that all last year's plants were still here dead. So I pulled them all out. And I've been working on the ground so I can start putting the stuff in it. I haven't killed these plants yet. They put pretty purple flowers until I'm ready. Start on this one. Been pulling them out of the pots as well. There's a big pile down there. But it's killed me. Like I said, horrible sleep last night plus my back. I know y'all are going to say, well, take a break. But y'all, it is almost March 11th and we need the ground going. So I got to get it ready. Alright, so I am hot. My face is doing the stupid twitching thing. So me and Freya is going to take a little walk. Freya, you want to say hi? Oh, now you're up here. Hi, Freya. Let's go. Alright. I never understand how people can fast for long periods of time because it is 3 o'clock. I feel semi-hungry, but my heartburn is starting. So if I go a certain amount of hours without eating, I get severe heartburn and will get nauseous and then start shaking and have the whole episode just from not eating. So I know a few of y'all told me you're on a 10 plus day fast, and I just, my body would never allow me to do that in a billion years. Yes, I got a better knife to do this. We're just going to try it. I'm just so sick of the same things and that I got sick from it. So, I just grinded up. I bought me some fresh Kobe jack cheese in the squares, and I just grinded it up myself so we don't get the cornstarch, and it's fresher that way because we're going to use some. Don't worry, this is not being thrown away. We're just doing something different. She's all pretty. I am going to cut her up, but let's go ahead and work with some salt while we're cutting her up. Let me get this open. This is my Ninja food processor that goes to that blender I showed you. Now, even though my new Ninja came in today, that might have to be in another video. You know, I've talked about it and stuff. I might have to put that in its own video just because this video is going to be long. If you're new to my channel, when you buy ground beef, it has very high histamines and it makes me very sick. Exactly what I told y'all that happened to me last night would happen if I was to eat ground beef. It didn't used to. I have a histamine issue that I'm hoping will calm down. No, you're not getting raw meat right now. If you also don't follow me, I have 8 cats. And this is why I do not use sharp knives. No blood. Just burnt the skin though. No blood. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That should do it all. Alright. This will probably look gross. Now, use whatever seasonings you want to make it taste better. I'm not doing seasoning right now because I have to test each one individually, and I don't feel like doing all that. Time to see if my little experiment will work. Basically, I own a meat grinder on my KitchenAid. One of y'all sent it to me years ago. I don't remember who. I'm sorry. It is horribly messy. It squirts blood everywhere. It gets on my counters, gets on me, gets on the ground, but I asked for it, so I'm not complaining at all. I was very grateful for it. But I stopped, and it also got stuck and very, very hard to clean. Insanely hard to clean. So I'm not complaining. I was very grateful. What I'm saying is, I ain't going through that hassle, and it was a nightmare. And so my experiment is, can I use a Ninja food processor to make ground beef? And yes, I didn't add the fat. And yes, we can use it to make ground beef. So I am excited. You can add the fat, okay? Go ahead, you can add the fat. I might actually add a tiny bit of the fat. I can't make up my mind yet. We'll see in a second. I'm going to go ahead and cut the fat in case I do want to use it, like in it. But these are going to air fry up, so I might save this for later. I don't know. These would air fry up really nicely. Go ahead and cut it since I got my cutting board out. Hopefully my cat did not think that was a vacuum cleaner and she ain't terrified somewhere. Yes, I know I'm dangerous. No one likes to watch me play with knives. Anyways, I'm not messing with that one. I'm going to end up cutting myself with that one. Okay, so let's see. Maybe we'll put a little fat in there, but not a whole lot. Just a little. I'm going to grind it up. Now, I am upset that I can't use bacon because I really wanted to stick bacon up in this thing. Okay. I'm going to go grind it for a second, and I am debating about one more thing. Hold on. Alright, I really want to throw in an egg, but I'm not going to, but I really do. Okay, so my original plan was to take this, do chicken breast the same way, grab bacon, chop that all up, and I was going to make a meatloaf that had chicken and beef in it. I used to make meatloafs that had sausage, beef, and chicken in it, so that's where I was aiming for, but we're just going to stick with the basics. Okay. So now, do I want it as hamburger patties, or do I want it as a meatloaf? I have to be careful. I've sliced my fingers completely to the bone with this stupid blade. Don't yell. Alright. I'm going to clean this up real fast so it doesn't stick on. It's really simple. You're going to grab your Dawn, throw it in there. You're going to grab yourself some almost hot water. Like, my water doesn't get really hot. Okay, let's make sure it's not too much. Just about this much. Don't worry, it's not getting in my food. And we're going to go blend it so it can clean itself. Alright, it comes out 100% spotless. I do scrub the lid just in case, and the outside of it, but the inside is taken care of, and I do not have to worry about cutting myself to death. You can literally see the fat in here. That might have been too much fat, so we will see. I think I gave my meat press away. Let me look. Oh, I did not. Almost did, because I didn't think I was going to be eating ground beef anymore. Now, I have to do this quickly because ground beef very quickly starts getting high histamines, even when you're doing it yourself. If this works, I'm going to start freezing me some. Okay. This might be too much. Let's see. I think I'm going to use the new air fryer for this. Okay, so now that we know that we made this ourselves out of steak, we don't have to cook it well done. You can eat it rare. So you have to be careful when buying ground meat to ever eat it rare, right? But we just grounded it. Most people have food processors. It doesn't have to be Ninja. I have a Beach, what's it called? Hamilton Beach processor that would do the same thing. Since I got this one, I don't need to drag that one out. I think I should have put more in that one. Don't worry, I'm not going to waste that tiny bit of meat. Just going to make a meatball. I haven't had meatballs in forever. We'll try a meatball. Let me throw this in the sink. It's just easier to wash things if you throw them straight into a sink with soapy hot water. I don't like things just sitting around. I have cats. They all come and eat it. I really wished anything I could season this up. It would be so amazing. But alas, I cannot. Not right now, at least. Did I grab the wrong pan? How did I grab the wrong pan? Huh. I think this one goes, yep. Okay. Guess we're using the new air fryer. And this is probably way too much for me to eat, but I was okay with leftovers of this before. Of course, I could freeze it. Debating if I should. Let's see how much they weigh. Let's see, this is clean. Make sure there's no cat hair in it. They're all about the same. Okay, so when it cooks down, it'll be about 8 ounces of meat. Alright, so what I'm going to do is cook 2 later, if I end up wanting them. Okay. Oh, crap. I'll just cook them all now. Let's just do it all now. Alright, let me pull it where y'all can see it. My hands washed. I know it's beef. I'll eat it raw, but I still like to wash my hands in between. Okay, a little more smoked salt. I want to use dill weed so bad, y'all. So bad, you just don't even know. Okay, so now I have no clue how much smoke the air fryer will put out. It is brand new. Hold on, Freya. And of course, I always pull this out. It doesn't matter how tight I get it. It unloosens itself. Hold on. Every time I try to raise y'all, so that y'all can see better, because I'm going to be since I don't know how much smoke this one puts out. My other ones put out bad. I'm gonna probably have to hold this in a second. Don't get nauseous, I gotta move, y'all. Okay. We're sticking it in. Like I said, never used it. This is going to be a first. Slide it in there. Okay, it says, oh, that's for frozen. You would add some water. Add water to the pan. Ingredients. You know what? I'm going to add water anyways because I add water to my other one to help with the smoke issue. Don't want to add a whole lot. Probably should have actually read directions. Like frozen protein, you would add 2 cups of water. Veggies, a half. Large roast, you would add water to the pan. So, let's see. I think that's enough. Now let me get the book, because we don't put a hamburger button. Let's see what the book says. Beef tenderloin, no. Beef New York, no. Not doing a steak. Maybe it's not in the book. Might not have directions in the book for hamburgers. Let's see. Vegetables, no. I might have to just use my normal air fry one. Burgers, there we go. And stick, do not oil. Put on 375 for 10 minutes. Okay, power. Temp, 375. It's already on the air fryer. Time always starts at 20 with them. So we'll go down to 10 minutes. And we turn it on. That's simple. I'm going to turn my oven exhaust fan on just in case. So we'll be back and we will see how they turn out. Alright, I'm not sure what videos are going to be on what because of the links. So in case I didn't show you the other parts because it was filming with my Ninja, I'm just showing you the end product. It's very juicy. It tastes yummy. We're going to try the meatball now though. It tastes yummy. It just really does need like seasoning and some onions. I am missing flavor. I'm not going to lie. I don't know how carnivores, like all of a sudden, maybe because that time of the month is coming, I don't know. All of a sudden I'm craving flavor. And because of my histamine issue, I can't just go grab, you know, some seasonings. And yes, some carnivores eat seasoning, some do not. The meatball is yummy and stayed together with no egg. Time to eat. I ate all my food with 0 issues. So it was the 2 patties, the 1 ounce of cheese, and the little meatball thing. So that was almost 9 grams of the picanha after cooking. It didn't shrink because I didn't put a lot of fat in it. I was weighing actual meat. Maybe I feel better because there was no fat in it. However, I am a little hungry. It's about 3 hours later. I ate it around 2 or 3. I don't know. It's almost 6. But I don't have leftovers because my daughter wanted one and my mom and dad shared one because my dad wasn't crazy about it because he thinks it needed some black pepper and it needed, he's not liking burgers, and when he eats burgers he prefers it like on a grill, not like in a little air fryer or oven. But it's going to be a game changer for me because I was really sick of just eating one way every day because it's not turning out like it did before. Maybe because they haven't been able to cut it thin for me in a while because they're so busy when I go in there. Just so busy. But I am very happy with my new machine, which will be in a separate video of everything because the video became over an hour long. So it's going to have its own stand-apart video. So if things seem not so coherent, like if you're not getting to see me actually cooking in the little oven and stuff, it's because it's going to be in the next day's video. That will be labeled just the Ninja combo unboxing of it. Let's think. Hey, I'm having a little focus issue because I didn't get any sleep from being sick last night, so hopefully I will have no issues tonight, but I am going to start grinding up my picanha more often and doing things with it because that's going to be a game changer. Now, the cheese did not even taste like cheese, maybe because it was just an ounce of cheese, but I barely could taste it. It just tasted like a little add-on, but it wasn't the amazing taste I remember from cheese. Maybe because it was warm. Oh, no. But it didn't have the, oh my gosh, it's cheese. Yeah. My taste buds are changing drastically too, so I don't know. But I think that's it right now. If I eat anything else, I'll let you know. Definitely going to be downing some water and some electrolytes because yesterday being sick, I am definitely dehydrated. I have never not had pale yellow to clear pee in my life, and it is dark, like really dark, dehydration dark. So hopefully the electrolytes doesn't bother me. I've done the little drop ones, but the ones with flavor sometimes give me heartburn. And I don't know if I have any more of my Redmonds because that one does not. But I can also tell that I'm dehydrated. I'm getting a lot of muscle cramps. I do take my magnesium every night, but it's still never enough. And I can't take more than that because it makes me stomach sick. But yeah, I think I am going to go out and walk though. I haven't got all my steps in yet. Alright, this is what I have to work with, so we are going to use it and we are not going to judge. Everyone does a carnivore diet totally different. I'm doing what's called a low histamine diet. I'm not even calling it carnivore because a lot of y'all got some hate going on. Not my regulars, y'all being real kind. But I'm having a salty, which is put out by Keto Chow, and I'm going to try the berry one. I have not been a fan of theirs because I like the salty taste, and it actually does not taste salty to me. Okay, I'm going to take Sharky for a walk. Four-wheeler. Y'all, so I guess it's because I've cleared my palate so much that I taste the salt, at least in that flavor one. And I taste the berry. So I can't wait to try the summer one again that's supposed to have a watermelon flavor. Because it's like my taste buds they got destroyed getting Delta version. And doing carnivore seems to, what I'm doing, seems to be giving my taste and smells back, which I'm very happy for. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and close out my video. It is 7 p.m. After I drank my electrolyte drink, I had no hunger at all and had no stomach issues. Did I say at 7 p.m.? I don't know. My hips are killing me, y'all. I'm in so much pain for working out in the garden. Plus, I did my walking. So, I was going to do Oculus, but I think I'm just going to put these videos together and go on to bed because I have to get up super early in the morning to go drop off my car because my CD joint is broken and a few other things have to be fixed. So